Let the spring cleaning begin. Oh, this feels weird. Oh my word, you're dirty. Hold on. Can't start out a vlog with you like this. So if you didn't notice the amazing upward leveling quality, I am officially back to using my vlogging camera. I'm so happy. You guys know, if you've been around for any length of time, that I have been dying to get my vloggy camera back. There was nothing wrong with it. There was nothing that was impeding me from using it except for the fact that my laptop, which I endearingly refer to as the dinosaur, because I've had it since I was 19, and that was basically in prehistoric times, it cannot handle camera footage like this. Files of this magnitude, it can't handle it. So I was forced to use what I could use, which was my phone, and it's done great for me. It was very convenient, and honestly it was kind of inconspicuous in the best of ways. It was very convenient because I could film on it, edit on it, and upload on it all at once. I didn't have to mess with different devices. I could whip out my phone and film something and nobody looked at me twice. With a camera, people tend to look at you out of the corner of their eye like, what is this girl doing? So there were some really nice pros to using a phone, but the sacrifice in using a phone was the quality. I am not a perfectionist in any part of my life except for the things that I create, and it was killing me to not have better quality to give to you. So I finally was able to, thanks to the stimulus check that we all got, was able to purchase a brand new, gorgeous, fancy laptop that can finally handle these large camera files. So that means that I get to use my vlogging camera again, and it's so weird to see myself in the viewfinder again. Oh, it's so weird in the best way. So now that we're back to this camera, I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Oh, so I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Now that that little public service announcement is out of the way, let me run you through what the plans are for today. Smoothie break. Oh, this is so good. This is a sunrise sunset from Tropical Smoothie, and I get it without the sugar, but I add honey because it's a natural sweetener. I am on a low carb, low sugar diet, so making small changes like that make a huge difference. So today, as many of you know, I've been doing school for the past 6 months, 8 months, something like that. I haven't had time to give my loft the love and attention it really deserves. I don't know how people make time with their full-time jobs and doing school and keeping on top of their housework. I don't know how people do it. I'm amazed, and kudos to you if you are one of those people. Teach me your ways. Since school is almost over, today is the day that I'm going to tackle this absolute mess. That's all the preview you get because I just can't. I can't show you. I can't. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, I have 2 of these because one is coffee without chocolate and with honey instead of sugar. There are 3 main parts of the loft that I want to tackle today. The first is the living room. This is where I spend most of my time, therefore it is one of the messier places in the loft. The second is my kitchen. I bought a few things from Amazon to spruce it up, but have not yet put any of it away. And there are a few dishes in the sink that need some attention, so we're gonna do that. And then last, I want to tackle my vanity. That I can show you with quite a lot of embarrassment. This is my vanity. As you can see, it's quite unorganized, to say the least. It's just been on my list of things I need to get done, and it's been put on the back burner like everything else, so I want to tackle this today as well. And the nice thing is, I am properly motivated today because it's beautiful outside. It's the warmest it's been in a long time, and I really, really, really want to have my own little personal picnic out in the backyard, do some reading, lounge out on my picnic blanket, and just have a relaxing afternoon. It's supposed to get warmer as the day goes on. So it's 11:30 now. That gives me about 2 hours to play with. so I can clean for a couple hours, do a mad dash to get as much done in that amount of time as possible, and then I will have the rest of my afternoon to lounge in the gorgeous sunshine. So that's the plan for the day. I hope you're on board to have some satisfying time lapses where I get to clean and you don't have to, but you still get the serotonin boost of seeing something go from messy to clean. Okay, no more stalling, let's get started. Let the spring cleaning begin. Oh boy. There's a lot to do. Alright, this side of the kitchen is looking really good. Now to tackle this side. I am so annoyed. I bought these really cool dishwashing gloves and they work really well. The only problem, and it was totally my fault by the way. Now where is it? And I'm not gonna be able to find it. I was trying to clean something and I was trying to get into a crevice and it was metal. And it sliced clean through, although I can't find it now. There it is. It sliced clean through one of the thumbs. Thankfully it didn't get me, but hopefully I can still use these to, I don't want to buy another pair because I just bought them. So I'm gonna wash some dishes and hope that this still keeps the water out of the gloves. Alright, the kitchen is complete. That went a lot faster than I anticipated. Oh, it feels so nice to have a clean kitchen. I love how everything looks after. I'm sorry, that took me an hour to do? I can't believe that took me an hour to do. Dang it! I still have 2 more locations to finish up. Alright, well, better get cracking. Okay, the couch has had a vacuum, has been spruced up. The only thing, if you guys have feather pillows, you will understand. Look at this. Look, it's just molting. I cannot keep up with it. And it's on the other side too. It's just the worst. It's the most comfortable pillow, which is the only reason I still have it. But this drives me bananas. I don't know how to get on top of it. If any of you have mastered the art of molting feather pillows, please let me know in the comments how you manage it. I need help. Okay guys, I have done my kitchen. I've now done my living room. Let me show you. Look at how lovely it all looks. There's definitely some bits like there that I need to take care of. But guys, it's not bad. It just needs vacuumed. Everything else is lovely. If any of you remember my Valentine's Day vlog, you might remember that my dad gave me this with some roses in, and they're so pretty, but obviously they died a while ago. So I decided to use it as a propagation holder for my pothos plant, which is doing so well. I have propagation here, I have one over here. This is my pothos plant. I gave it a haircut quite a few months ago, and it's now getting so long again. So I'm not going to touch it for a bit though. I want it to get about to the speakers before I propagate it again. But this is some of the ones that I propagated a while ago. They're just not doing so hot, so I thought I would take them out of the dirt and put it in just water and see if that would help at all. So we will see. Carrying all my things. I'm trying to charge my portable speaker and my phone. That's what I'm carrying in my hand, like a weird claw. The next thing on my list to tackle is my vanity. This is what I've got to work with. Just an explosion of products. Oh, hello. It just needs some organization and some decluttering. So I'm gonna put you on a nice time lapse and get working on this. I'm gonna see if I can get it done by 2 o'clock. Scratch that, it's almost 2 o'clock. I'm gonna see if I can get this done by 2:30, and then I'll be able to stop for some lunch and maybe have a little picnic to myself outside. For those of you who are curious what I'm listening to while I'm cleaning, I have to listen to either music or podcast. If I put on something visual like Friends or some other TV show, I cannot focus. So podcasts are my go-to, and I'm listening on the stereo app to Lucy Wood and her friend Jenny, and they're just the most fun duo to listen to. They're very lighthearted, very best friends chatting over coffee kind of vibes, and I'm so here for it. So that's what I'm listening to. This is their 3rd episode. They have a 4th one going on tonight, which I will probably listen to not live. The time change between England and America is drastic. So I'm just currently catching up on their 3rd episode, and I'm going to listen to this while I clean my vanity. Wish me luck. I think I might need to come up with a list of all the random things I've found in this vanity. This mug tucked under the drawer being one of them. So weird. Item number 2 of random things I found in my vanity are earrings that I definitely would not wear anymore, that are super cheap and are already discolored despite the fact that I've never worn them. So I think I'm gonna throw these away. I'm resorting to using a hanger because I can't get in here. Item number 3, a chip clip. Random item number 4, a Lindor chocolate, probably from 2 Christmases ago. I don't think I'm going to eat this. And another Lindor chocolate. Random item number 5, a measuring tape. How do these things get here? I have no memory of ever using this. Why is this in my vanity? Okay, I think I have done the preliminaries of cleaning out everything. Here's the progress I've made. This is absolutely empty underneath here, as far as I can tell. I've put things sort of into sections. So this is all the skincare stuff. This is all the makeup stuff. There's hair stuff and hand lotions and random miscellaneous things down here. And I just need to now organize them, make them look pretty, and get this vanity back in working order. Let's do this. I am currently in my backyard attempting to carry all this stuff in order to enjoy some of the outdoors this morning. Afternoon. Definitely the afternoon. It's a bit windy, so hopefully you can hear me okay. The picnic blanket setup was not as glamorous as they show on Pinterest or Instagram. Let me tell you, the wind was giving me a hard time. But I'm all set up. I've got everything I need, a jacket in case it gets too chilly, my phone, and a USB adapter. This is so cool. It's a vintage Bluetooth speaker. So I'll connect that to my phone and listen to some music while I'm out here. I brought my laptop out just in case, and then this new book that I just got from Amazon. It looks really good. It's called One for Sorrow, The Magpie Society by Zoe Sugg and Amy McCulloch. I've heard such good things about this, but haven't had a chance to read it because obviously it only just arrived. So I thought today would be the perfect day to delve into this. It is going to be a series. So this is book 1 and I am so excited to sink into another series. So it's getting really cold, so I think I'm gonna head inside. I did do a fair amount of reading. I got to chapter 5, so I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made. It's so good. Every chapter leaves you on a cliffhanger, and it's just, I don't want to call a book delicious, but you know those kind of books that are just so yummy to read. This is so far really yummy. So I think I'm going to take all of my stuff inside and thaw out. I don't think it would be so cold if the wind wasn't so strong, but the wind has a little bit of a chill to it, so I think I'm gonna go inside. Before I go, I did want to show you what I was listening to while I was out here. It's called Acoustic Chill. It's a playlist on Spotify that Spotify actually recommended to me, and so far I've only skipped 2 songs. It's really good. It's got that guitar plucky kind of sound that I love and very easy to listen to vocals. I'm really happy with this playlist so far, so if you want to give it a listen too, this is the one that I've been listening to. Alright, hair's up, jacket still is on somehow, and I've got to start thinking about dinner. So, please ignore all of the Nutrisystem things that I've had in here for far too long and don't eat anymore, but my dad sometimes munches on them, so I haven't thrown them away. But just know, this is not at all a part of my diet anymore, and neither are these. In fact, these are pretty much empty. I need to throw them away. This is all pre-low carb, low sugar diet. Just so you know, I need to meal prep a little bit for the rest of the week, especially since I have work tomorrow and the next day after that. So I'm gonna lay out some tilapia and some chicken tenders. Close that. I'm gonna let these thaw for a bit, and then I'm gonna put some yummy seasoning on them, and I'm gonna use my confectioner oven, which I will grab. I might need 2 hands. Hold on. Okay, heavier than it looks. Get this pushed back and plugged in. I'm gonna unplug my coffee maker because I'm not using it right now. My plugs have a funny way of blowing the fuse, which is always fun. I try to just have one thing plugged in at a time, especially considering my microwave is consistently plugged in. So I've learned that I can't run my microwave and a confectioner oven or a microwave and a coffee maker at the same time because the fuse blows. This is a Black & Decker confectioner oven. I guess you would also call it a toaster oven. This has come in so handy with making meals up here. And the nice thing about a low carb, low sugar diet is that meat is totally allowed. What I like to do is make a lot at the same time so that I don't have to cook constantly. This is kind of a time saver where I cook things all at once and then continually eat leftovers throughout the rest of the week. I usually like to pair this with a vegetable or a fruit, sometimes both. And a toaster oven is really handy for if you don't have an actual oven or your kitchen is too small. For one, I feel like I'm leaning down. Maybe I just need to do this. Let's do this instead. Basically, being low carb and low sugar has forced me to eat very clean. There are rare instances where I have to make the best of a bad situation, depending on where I am or what is being served, but for the most part, I'm eating clean. So I'm gonna let the chicken and the fish defrost, and then I'm gonna get to cooking. While the food is defrosting, I think I want to peruse this cookbook. It's called Eating Purely. I've had it for forever, and clearly I've made a few notes on some recipes that I'd like, but now that I'm really serious about eating clean and sticking to this low carb, low sugar lifestyle change, I want to peruse this again and see if I can find any recipes that I could replicate with the groceries I already have. I also might grab Eat Smart by Naomi Smart. She has really healthy recipes too that I've also made quite a few notes in. So I'm gonna look through these things and see if I can come up with any new recipe ideas. Maybe for a future What I Eat in a Day video. We'll see. Okay, I've had my dinner and I think I've waited as long as I can for this chicken and fish to defrost. So I think it's kind of a now or never situation if I want to get to bed at a decent hour. This is so not defrosted. It's been defrosting for maybe 3 hours. Oh. I'm just gonna put it in here for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. Let it cook. I think I'm just gonna cook half the chicken, all of the tilapia, and call it quits for tonight. I heard a ding. That means that the chicken's done. Oh my word, this is huge. I don't think I can cook all this. Okay. I have to show you this. This is really pushing the envelope of what can fit on this tiny little pan. Well, we're gonna try it. So as far as go-to seasoning, I don't have that many to choose from because garlic hides in everything, and if you didn't know, I'm allergic to garlic. The only one that I've found that is okay so far, that is really flavorful and tastes good with meat, is onion powder. So I'm going to put this all over the fillets here and put them in the convectioner oven. And this is a great low carb choice for meals. Tilapia is super good for you. Chicken is super good for you. Isn't breaded, isn't full of grease, isn't fried. It's very organic in the way it's prepared. And I'm finding that not only is it easier to stay on track with health goals and allergies, but also I feel so much better when I eat this way. For instance, I don't have brain fog at all anymore. And that used to be a consistent thing. Every single day at lunchtime, I would feel so fatigued after eating. And I always felt that that was weird. Now that I'm eating very clean, 95% clean, I feel so much better. So that alone is motivation enough for me to continue this. Okay, I've talked long enough. I need to go to bed at some point because I have work tomorrow, so I better get this in the toaster oven. Now I can put this convectioner oven away and go to bed. This lifestyle change takes a lot of dedication, a lot of thinking ahead and prep time, but it's totally worth it. And I wouldn't trade it for anything, even chocolate. Okay, maybe chocolate. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys today, and I appreciate you sticking to the end. If you liked it, please consider hitting that subscribe button and clicking the notification bell so that you never miss a future video. And I will see you next time. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.